Okay, this is money management and taxes. Okay, so money management, one way, so we make 50% off of everything that we sell. You can do 50-50. A lot of people do 60-40. And so this is why I have this sheet here. 60-40, so when I sell a miracle set's 110, I'm gonna take half of the money and the other money I'm reinvesting because I want my miracle set back on the stores. If you have inventory, it is a difference of, I have friends and family who are customers who will say, hey, I need a mascara. And if I don't have that mascara, they're going to Ulta, okay? So you want to build your inventory, you want to have it onto your shelf. So when I sell something, I buy it back. But also, where we do 60 is that 10% of that, you're going to need to buy more profile cards, you're going to need to buy pins, you're going to need to buy different things to set up for these parties. Facial cloths, towels, so we take 10% of that to replace that. Or let's say you don't have to buy profile cards or something, but then just take 60, reinvest it, and keep your 40% profit. Does that make sense? So this kind of tells you, now if you want to do the 50-50, that's totally up to you. This is how a lot of Mary Kay people do it, and it's called a 60-40 split. This will tell you all about it right here. Okay, so I'll tell you this, I am a believer of inventory, that week, that 24-hour period where I made $19.27, it's because I had it in stock. Because if I wouldn't have had it in stock, probably would have made less than half of that. People don't really care about their lipsticks or, but when it comes to eye makeup and skincare, they will call you and say like, I'm out, I need it tomorrow. So when it comes to skincare, they want it. A mascara they want now, an eyeliner they want now. They understand that I don't have like 50 different like eyeshadows. Like, I may not have their certain eyeshadow or their certain lipstick, and that's understandable to them. But especially when you get a customer on something. I've even had it to where sometimes at a party, they'll all order the same thing because you take one out and she comes back and tells them what she ordered, and then she'll go order the same thing and all that. Well, I had it one time where they all wanted a tone correcting serum, which is not popular, and I ran out on the fourth person, and she's like, this is what she said. She said, I'll just go tomorrow to Dillard's and I'll buy a tone correcting serum over there. And what I wanted to say, I couldn't. So, but I've had that happen, or I've had it happen, they're not usually that rude, but I have had it happen to where they just said, oh, it's okay, I don't really need it anyway, but I said, you have it here? No, I don't. Oh, it's okay, I don't really need it anyway. And I'm like, oh, so it's great to have that on stock. Okay, so this paper with the blue right here, the blue lines, I print 12 of these out every year, and what I do is, this is monthly. You want to come and you want to fill this out. This kind of, now also too, like, okay, this is paper form. I'm still old school kind of, and I like paper form. There are many different apps out there. Like right now, I just got an app called Receipt Catcher, and so basically the receipts, I'll go check out, I snap a picture of a receipt, name what it is, log what it is, and it saves it for me in my app. And so, there's so many different money apps and things like that you can track too. But I do keep this. I keep this so I can compare both. And so basically you can just go down the list. We have so many tax write-offs. So this is something I do fill out every month and I keep track of. And then the paper, there's another paper behind it. I'll show you it in a second. I think y'all should have another paper in here. It's just not put in yet. This is if you want to be debt-free. Y'all can read through this. It's different ways that different nationals have come up with debt-free. How to get debt-free, how to pay off a house note, so forth, so on. So that page and the next page will talk about that. This page, I'm kind of all mixed up, I think. But this page, this one right here that says account unlimited, accounting unlimited, this is going to be actually an end of the year tax sheet. that you can help create, add everything up there, send off to CPA. This is going to help you keep track of that as well. And then turn to the next page. That is another end of the year tax sheet. It kind of depends on like which one that you want to go with, you know. So whatever you want to go with will work. And then that is what you'll hand off. A lot of people ask me a lot of questions. I've always had a CPA do my stuff, so I don't know a lot of tax stuff. But you can write off you can write off a section of your house. Like if you, like I have 2 offices actually, one downstairs, one upstairs. So I can write off both of those. If you have a computer in your room, the room's considered office, write it off. You can write off water, sewage, electricity, any product, consultants, any products that you had, add up your retail of what you had left, and that is a tax write-off. There's just so many things, your part of your cell phone bill, all of that. But this will help you, and then get it with a CPA or something, and he'll kind of understand. Get with a CPA though that understands home, small-based businesses. Like if you go to H&R Block or something, they may not understand that. I've had some people run into complications and didn't let them write off certain things. Your gas is a write-off, any food for the parties, all that is a write-off. Another thing is just the next paper is just a tax financial paper. A record checklist. Again, I just printed a bunch of papers so y'all can figure out which one you would like to use. Y'all have hard copies of all of this. And then it says income tax deductions. So this kind of tells you everything you kind of deduct. And then we're going to get to this page, is yellow and purple. So this is a quarterly page. So the very first page that I showed y'all that was blue and white should have had this right behind it. And so that way, at the end of the year, you're just going by the quarters, because it'll give you a headache probably to do all January through December stuff. So keep track of it monthly, and then fill out your quarterly paper, and then it'll help you in the long run. So you can do this, you can do an app, you can do them both. I do both. Actually, my assistant does this part for me, and I do my app, and then I compare. And we go hit it like that, you know. Again, end of the year task. So those of you who are seasoned, even if you're not seasoned and you came in and you do have some form of inventory, then look through these, because it is a tax write-off, no matter if you join on the 31st of December. And a quick way to tally up totals and things like that there. So that's part of that. I still have some. Okay. Any questions about money management? Because I'm going to leave it on in case they would have. No? Good? All good? Okay. Let me turn this one off.